Hello everybody, this is the Sceptile Slasher 506, and we will be talking about Pokemon episode 65, Wartortle and Raichu appear, good luck Sliggoo. And in this episode, it featured a lot of various topics that I will be discussing in this video. So, the first main topic is the confirmation that Tierno will be one of Ash's main rivals of this saga, because of the fact he was revealed to be going out and getting gym battles after it was revealed he defeated Clumbot for the Voltage badge in Lumio City. So, when Ash approaches Lumio City, he will be facing Clement, not Clumbot. But the real main meal ticket of this episode was the evolution sequence featuring Sliggoo into Goodra. The way the evolution sequence went down was Sliggoo using the move Rain Dance that I dubbed Mega Rain Dance, and that's where Dean from Dean's Gaming got the term Mega Rain Dance from. So, I'm responsible for that. So, the main meal ticket, though, was the Goodra evolution in this episode. I've been thoroughly anticipating this episode for a while, and I am happy that they are going to be giving Goodra some real big episodes with it heading into a really big arc coming up featuring Goodra. And what these 10 episodes represent was the development from a weak Pokemon into a very strong, competent Pokemon. But I will be discussing Goodra mainly in tomorrow's episode, because I'm going to be doing these more frequent now that all of my schoolwork, and I had a little bit of a cold, so sorry about the lack of videos, guys, from X and Y 63 and X and Y 64. So I'm hoping I can keep it up, because I'm heading into exam season. But the main meal ticket was the Goodra evolution in this episode, and I do agree with the boys from KG Prestige, Dean, and Tyrone the God 3, that the machine or mecha that Team Rocket used was a mobile toilet, because it literally crapped out cages to catch the Pokemon, which I thought was hysterical. And when you have this kind of pull happening, you always want to see something new, and mobile toilets apparently are new for the Pokemon anime. So, but this episode was all about the Sliggoo evolution. So, but first I will be talking about Tierno. And what I really appreciated from this episode was how Tierno was portrayed. He looked after Bonnie when the evolution was going on, but they went into separate directions with Ash and Serena and Tierno and Bonnie searching for the missing Pokemon. And Tierno's team found Pokemon first, and they approached a giant rock on their way to try and meet up with Ash's team with him and Serena. But Sliggoo took the forefront in this sequence because it displayed some characteristics that Ash usually portrays, and that was such a welcome sign to see. And sadly, uh, the uh, the the false pretense is that this Goodra will be leaving, but I will be doing a separate Goodra video tomorrow. So I will. I really appreciated this episode because they did the Goodra evolution correctly, and it also gives Ash his first pseudo legendary. This was a historic episode for the Pokemon anime because Ash is always portrayed as the underdog, and I think this is the perfect pseudo legendary for Ash because it's not all attack based, it's more defensive based, such as Torterra, Snorlax, and the bigger Pokemon that could take a lot of hits, so to speak. And I think it is the perfect Pokemon for Ash, not because he is more suited for fast, swift, moving type of Pokemon like Pikachu, Sceptile, Infernape, or any of the fast type of Pokemon. But back on topic, when they when Sliggoo, Raichu, and Wartortle break the rock, they all celebrate, and then they pan to Pikachu, Ash, and Serena in a rocky terrain when the mobile toilet machine comes down the side of a cliff with Team Rocket. But first, hats off to Jessie because she turned into a demon cat lady kind of deal, and after Wartortle sprayed her in the face, which was awesome. And we haven't seen Demon Jessie in a while since the first days of Viper, and that was fun. Get ode back to the old days, and I was really pleased with how this episode really progressed. It did have some slow moments, but I think they were necessary because viewers knew what was going on with all the spoilers that dropped in, I believe, late December, early December, late November area, and the the fact that you have Ash, Serena, and Bonnie working towards going off to Lumio City, and when Tierno, one of Ash's rivals, along with Sanpei, hopefully, and the Shota character using Trico. Yes, favorite starter line. But when everything goes according to plan, we have these four main characters that have been developed properly. But you also advance in the character development behind the characters, like Sanpei, Shota, and Tierno. Those three specifically. And we haven't necessarily seen Shota in the flesh yet. All we did was see him in a quick snippet last episode in a gym battle against Clement's Luxray. And I apologize for that. I'll get to it later. But in this episode, the Goodra hype was unreal because it didn't even look like it broke a sweat against Tierno and Team Rocket. Both battles, it just looked like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay here, take the hits, do what you want to me. I will wreck you in a bit. So, it gauged its opponents, so to speak, and see how strong they were and just destroy them point blank. And I'm really proud of what they made Goodra look like. It gained the move Dragon Pulse in the episode, and I'm loving Dragon Pulse's new animation, mind you. It's not that dinky turquoise orb that Gibble used to spit out of its face. It's now this multicolored rainbow with a dragon at the start of it, just chomping down on whatever it wants. But I'm really looking forward to these next set of episodes, because in episode 66 we reapproach Lumio City, and this is the episode when Clement gets uh, readjusted to the main group's dynamic and introduced to Ash's Goodra. In episode 67 is the gym battle between Ash and Clement. Episode 68 is Professor Sycamore and Mega Garchomp. There were 2 new episode titles also unveiled today, and they are all about Goodra. Episode 69 is A Fight in the Wetlands, Goodra versus Florges. And episode 70 is Conclusion, Goodra, Go Over the Rainbow. So these next 5 episodes, holy crap, it's going to be unbelievable how this progresses. But it does look like Dane's prediction did come true, guys. Well, I'm the Septile Slasher. I really hope you enjoyed this episode review. I know I really didn't talk a lot about the episode. I just talked about specific sequences. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. They talked to Clement at the start of the episode. They exited the Pokemon Center / place, meet up with Torino in the forest. They start the battle. Team Rocket intervenes. They try to take Pikachu. Sliggoo intervenes with Dragon Breath. And then the toilet machine captures Raichu and Wartortle, throws them in the cage. Sliggoo tries to save the two, and he gets caught in the cage as well. Then the cage runs away. Raichu shocks Sliggoo and Wartortle. Wartortle and Raichu have a spat, and then they get brought to their captors, Team Rocket. They fight against Team Rocket from within the cage. Jesse gets a bad hair day thanks to Wartortle. Next, Jesse gets all angry and has Pumpkaboo Shadow Ball the crap out of the cage. The cage's gear breaks, and then the 3 Pokemon go flying down the side of the hill, and then then Tierno, Bonnie, and Dedenne find these 3 Pokemon. And then Dedenne uses the electronic abilities to communicate with Pikachu so they can coordinate a meeting place. And then we have Team Rocket intervenes between the 2. But before that, Sliggoo, Raichu, and Wartortle break a rock. They proceed, and then the Sliggoo spears the crap out of the toilet machine after it captures Pikachu, and then Pumpkaboo makes the machine explode, causing a massive fire. Then Sliggoo goes crazy with Rain Dance, like I dubbed Mega Rain Dance. Thank you for the shout out, Dean. And then it evolves into Goodra. It bosses the crap out of Team Rocket, and Then the double battle takes place featuring Pikachu, Goodra for Ash, Wartortle and Raichu for Tierno. Here, Goodra and Pikachu take the win after a combination between Thunderbolt and Dragon Pulse, but Dragon Pulse was the most effective move. So, all in all, it was a great episode, and let's keep the hype train going. Alrighty, guys, this is Septile Slasher 506 signing off. Hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe if you really liked it. Signing out, boys.